guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a very exciting day. I just got a big package in. So today I'm going to be using some of Jaclyn Hill's brushes. And so I had to buy individual face brushes, and then I also have her face brush set. So we're going to be trying these out today. And better yet, I'm going to be using my brand new Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. So I'm so excited to get started. We're going to be trying all these new things out. This is first impression. I haven't opened any of these. I haven't used any of these, nothing. So we're just going to give them a try, and I will tell you what I think. I know this is kind of late because this came out in February, I believe, but I'm so happy that I can finally get my hands on it. I do have Jaclyn Hill's first palette. I love Jaclyn, anything she releases. I want to buy some of her own makeup line as well. I'd love to give that a try too. But yeah, I'm just going to be trying this stuff out. Comment below if you guys have tried any of this stuff and what you guys think. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get started into this video. Okay, so I have the palette right here. We have the film in it. My first impression when I open it is stunning. I feel like the camera doesn't even do this palette justice. It's gorgeous, and I love that in comparison to her original palette, this one has the names of the shades right on there, which I love and appreciate, because now, like, if I'm recording a look with this, I can just tell you guys exactly what I'm using. This one has the shades on the back. So on top we have her first palette, and the bottom we have her second. I definitely see a big difference in the two palettes. The second palette definitely has more of a pop of color. Again, I don't even feel like the camera does this palette justice, but these are so stunning. I can't wait to use. Like, this looks stunning. Not My Journey, Tipsy Girl, this hot pink. I can't wait to try those. Ooh, and Positivity, that's so cute. Hold on, I'm gonna swatch this purple right here that says Not My Journey, because as we all know, purple is so hard to create. This is, oh sorry, it's hard for you guys to see. Okay, now I want to try Therapy Sesh. These are so vibrant. Ooh, and she also has a red one right here. Let's swatch that, and then we can just get into her brushes. Okay. I will say purple and red are known to be the hardest shadows to make. And I will say that these are very true to tone. The Pigment Is Amazing. It genuinely looks like the shade. We'll see after a couple of minutes what these look like, but right now they're looking really good. I was able to get the face set but not the eyes, but I did order some individual eye brushes to show you guys as well. But this is what it comes in. This bag is cute. So unwrap the plastic. Alright, so we have this brush, which is like a big kabuki brush. It's JH03. Let's see. This is a foundation brush, so I will try this today. Normally I just use a beauty blender, but we will give this a try today. Alright, so I'm going to be taking a mixture of NARS and Juvia's Place foundation. I'm just going to be putting this on the face with my foundation brush. Alright, and honestly, I'm just going to dip the foundation brush right in. I already have my Silk Canvas primer on. Okay, guys. I will say, I expected it to be streaky, but it's not. That's crazy. Guys, this is, I do not use a brush for the exact reason, oh my god, I look crazy right now, for the exact reason that it looks, to me, it just always looks streaky. I haven't found a foundation brush that isn't. And this, I'm trying to be unbiased here, guys, honestly. This is looking really good right so far. I will say I don't like that. I feel like I'm like tugging on my face a little bit rather than the beauty blender where you can just like tap it in. Guys, I will say, that looks really nice. And I honestly, it definitely helps you get full coverage. I don't feel like it soaked up too much of my product. My skin is going through a little something right now. I used a different moisturizer, so it's like, it looks a little funny. So if you see any like dry skin, that's just my face. I'm trying to moisturize, but it's not the brush. I feel like I was expecting it to be a little bit streaky just because brushes, sometimes that does happen with foundation brushes, but unbiased, completely honest, that wasn't streaky. Here, I'll zoom in. Yeah, not streaky. Crazy. Okay, so now just to contour a little bit, I'm going to be taking the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. I'm just going to be putting this, I'm going to be dotting it basically in a 3, and then I'm going to blend it out with the foundation brush. Okay, so that blended out my concealer amazing. I did just try a brand new concealer, so I'm not even gonna lie, I think the tone of the concealer is very cool tone, so I have to be careful so that it doesn't look muddy. But I haven't even put on my concealer yet, so this foundation brush is good. I like it, I stan. Yep, good brush. Alright, so next I'm going to just be using, brows are never that exciting, but I'm going to be using her little brow brush, and I'm just going to comb them out and fill them in, and I will let you know how I feel about it. And I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Pomade. In case you're wondering, I use medium brown. Okay, so for the brows, I actually really like it. I feel like it's not, okay, first of all, this spoolie, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this or if it got smushed in the package, but it is like flat, and I didn't even realize that until I started using it. It's like smushed, it's not like completely round, which obviously makes things a little harder. I don't think that was intended to be like that. So that's my only complaint with that. It's just that it was, since it was in the package, it just got smushed, which is kind of out of Jaclyn or Linda's hands. Unless it's shipped off sooner, or I don't know, whatever. But that's my only complaint, but the brush itself works great. Now I'm just going to add on my concealer with my Beauty Blender, and I will do that, and then I'll be back for more makeup. Okay, now I look crazy because I just have foundation on, but now we're going to set our face. So I'm going to be using the Morphe JH07 brush, and I'm going to be tapping this, well, how do I want to do this? This I'm going to use the brush, this I'm going to use the Beauty Blender, because I'm not sure if I should use the Beauty Blender first, and then when I go back in with my MAC shades, my contour shades, I should use this so many. I'm just gonna dip it in the powder. Let's just give it a good try. Let's give it a good shot. That worked totally. That was good. I liked it. Let's try it in comparison to my Beauty Blender. I do think you get a lot more product with the Beauty Blender, and I think that this brush is better for a lighter contour shade. So when I go in with my MAC, so I just got this MAC contour palette, and I'm gonna go in with cream probably, the lighter shade right here, and I feel like that's what this brush is meant for, more so than packing on powder or baking. So yeah, I'm just going to finish the rest of my powder. Now we're gonna go in with this bronzer brush. So I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I'm just going to dip her right in. It has a good amount of product on there. That, guys, that is really nice. It's so like soft and like airbrushy that like even though I'm like dipping in, I'm like, oh my god, I'm dipping that right in there, like am I gonna get a lot? No, like it like gently airbrushes it on almost. Like I love this brush. I never used a brush so big for my bronzer, which is, maybe I'm weird, maybe I'm just different, but yeah, I never usually use a brush this big for my bronzer, but she might have just changed things for me. Yeah, love. Also, while I've been using it, I did have a couple of hairs fall out. I'm hoping that doesn't continue to happen. I don't think it will. Could just be because it's a brand new brush. I don't know, I still really love how the brush worked on my face, but a couple of bristles did fall out. But honestly guys, I'm a very easygoing person and I enjoy how the product works. And do I love Jaclyn? Yes. But obviously I want to be as honest with you guys as possible, which is why I'm saying, do I love Jaclyn? Yes. Do I love the brush? Yes. But this is what I don't like. You know what I mean? That's why I'm sharing everything with you guys, even though I love Jaclyn and she can take all my money. Like, I'm being honest with you guys. So that's probably the only thing that I would say about this brush that I don't like, but it feels great in my hand. It was really nice. I did enjoy using it. Next, let's get into blush. And I never use a brush this small for blush, so let's give her a try. Let's do this pink right here. This bright pink. Oh god. Oh, I just dipped into a coral. Whatever, we'll dip back into that bright pink. I will say, I really like this brush. It wasn't anything crazy, it didn't totally wow me, but it's not typically a brush I would use, which is weird. Usually I used fluffier angled brushes for my contour, but this is like a thinner angled brush and I used it for my blush and it didn't go on patchy. Like it's a good brush. I like it. There's no reason, like, you know what I mean? There's nothing I don't like about it. There's nothing spectacular about it, but it did kind of change how I'm going to do my blush and I actually love the way it looks on my cheeks. Next, we're going to be trying my absolute favorite. I'm so excited to try this. This is the JH. Have I been saying G this whole time? I hope not. JH 09 brush. And I'm going to be using my Juvia's Place, the Heroine by Juvia's loose highlighter. This stuff is blinding. So I can only imagine what this brush is going to freaking do right now. I can't wait. Alright. I wish I was using her highlighters right now. I should get on that. Bro. Alright, let's get a little bit more on this brush. Whoa, I just dipped in and got way too much on there. Alright. Alright, well, honestly, we're not surprised. Obviously, she'd create an amazing highlighter brush. Love this brush. Let me get a little bit on my nose. A little bit on my cupid's bow. The one thing I will say is I am used to bigger brushes, so I do have to like stroke a little bit more with this one because I like drench my face in highlight, but oh my god. This brush is insane. This highlighter is insane, but this brush really just did that. Alright, fine, so great. Love it. Okay, so moving on, we're going to be trying her eyeshadow palette. I'm so excited. I'm going to start with sort of a transition shade just to like ease into this look. But I'm going to start with the shade. Let's use the shade Perfectionist and we're going to throw that into our crease. So I'm just dipping the brush right in, knocking off the fallout, okay? I like it. It looks good. I will say it's a little bit more like tapered and thin than I'm used to, but I know, for all I know, in her eye brush collection, she might have some more fluffier brushes. But yeah. As far as the palette goes and the eyeshadow, she's there. She's showing. Yes, she's on. The transition shade is on. Yep, she's there. So I will say I like the brush. It's a good blending brush. One of the brushes I used to use before was a very old Morphe brush. It has no writing on it anymore because it's so old. But yeah, I like this brush. It's blending things out beautifully. Yeah, love. And I especially like that it's tapered too, because then it kind of, I feel like it just helps blend everything out a little bit better. I love this shade Therapy Sesh right here. Oh, but I love the yellows. Okay, we're gonna do two different looks. On this side, I'm going to be putting Therapy Sesh right, packing it on my lid. That's what we're gonna do, okay? So just go right in there. Okay, as far as fallout goes, I expected there to be more, so this is good. Oh my god. That pigment is insane. Alright, and then I'm gonna be taking her brush and just blending that. Then, and next, I'm going to be taking my beauty blender. I'm gonna be taking her crease brush, and I'm going to be actually, let's just go crazy. No, let's try Tipsy Girl. I'm gonna do this Tipsy Girl. I'm gonna blend that right into my crease. Love. Gorgeous. Okay, and then I'm gonna be taking the same denser brush. I'm gonna be dipping into Not My Journey. We're gonna be packing that in the outer corner. Actually, let's pack that on the inside too. We'll do a cute little halo eye. We're gonna be taking the shade I'm In It, and I'm just going to be putting this is just like this is from a Naked palette, I don't even, just any brush you can find. And we're gonna be putting that straight through I'm In It, getting that soaked, and then we're going to be spraying down our brush to kind of give it more pigment so that we can really pack that baby on there. I'm confused because I'm putting it on, but I'm not sure if it's like the pink that's coming off in the brush or if I'm In It, it has a pink sheen to it. It does have a pink sheen to it, all right. Whoa, this shade is so weird. It literally looks white in the pan, but when you put it on the eye, it has like a bright pink glow. Whoa, that's crazy. I was just so confused and shook for a second. I was like, wait, what? Oh my god, on camera that looks crazy. Cute, okay. And then we're just going to blend the top of that. Ooh, love. So then for my under, I'm going to be taking this tiny little brush and I'm going to be dipping into Tipsy Girl and Therapy Sesh and basically just packing that underneath my eye. Alright, and then I'm going to be taking a little bit of, oh, hello, right there with my little, this is for liner, but I'm going to be packing it underneath my eye with this. Oh, I love how close that gets. Alright, next we're going to be I'm going to try Temptress. What the heck is wrong with me? This is a black shade. I'm literally going to be packing that in under my eye. Wow. Wow, that gave the perfect smudged deep look. Alright, okay. Alright, let's do the other eye. So my brushes are pretty filthy now because I have pink and purple all over them. But on the other eye, I'm gonna use my Jeffree brush and I'm gonna do No Joke. We're gonna have a yellow moment over here because I just can't not use that yellow. It's coming off, I will say that. Maybe I should spray the brush. This Jeffree blending brush though is bomb. It's good for like, it covers a lot of ground, I'll say that. Let's do Positivity, this like peachy shade. I'm gonna put it on this side and this side. I'm super excited for this next shade. We're gonna be taking Talia. It's like a golden shade. Oh, that's so pretty. And packing that right in the middle of our lid. I'm gonna spray my brush as well. That's so nice. Then we're just gonna be packing that Positivity shade right underneath our eye. These are the eyeshadows. I'm going to be throwing on MAC Strip Down and Honey Love. And then I'm going to top that off with some Champagne Glam from e.l.f. And I'm just going to throw on some mascara and lashes, and then I will give you guys my final thoughts. Alright, so both eyes are finished. They look very different. I will say that. I do like lighter shades on me personally, just because I feel like if they're too dark, I don't know. I feel like I need to be more confident and realize that I can rock darker colors, but for some reason I just like the lighter side on me today. As far as the eyeshadow goes for this palette, I love the palette. The shadows are great. The Pigment Is Great. I love the purples. And I will say, I swatched my arm in the beginning of the video, and all of these colors are true. They're still the same as when I swatched them in the beginning of the video. Yeah, the Pigment Is Great. I think this is a really fun eyeshadow palette. I will say that I have noticed that Jaclyn has kind of come out of her comfort zone and decided to use more vibrant tones and use more vibrant shades. And that's really in right now, to really show your artistry. So I really love this palette. The shades are beautiful. I love pink and purple. Those are my favorite colors. But yeah, I love those. And honestly, guys, not gonna lie, like, not only did she incorporate bright and vibrant shades, but you have all your basic shades right here too. You know what I mean? Like, this is perfect. It's a perfect palette for anybody because you have the basic shades that you would typically use, and then you also have more vibrant shades, so you can also play and kind of explore and see what you like. So as far as the brushes go, I really like all the brushes. There's not one that I don't like. They feel good in your hand. The appearance of them is really nice. I might get the white dirty pretty fast, but that's fine. I think it's a very sleek, nice look. All the brushes work very well. I hope none of the bristles fall out. I know on some of the natural hair brushes, the bristles are a little bit more likely to fall out, and on this big one, they did a little bit already. But again, not a big deal. I know it's bound to happen. You can't make everything absolutely perfect always. There's gonna be little things, but the brush itself works amazing. No more bristles are falling out. It was just when I first opened it. Yeah, all the brushes are really great. The spoolie for the eyebrow brush was a little smushed from the packaging, but besides that, like, they worked really well. I love the highlighter brush. Again, with this huge brush, I loved it for my bronzer. So good. The blush brush, great. I never usually use a brush like this for my blush, but I did, and I actually love it, and I think I'm gonna start using it every day. What else? The foundation brush, guys, I'm shocked. I thought that it was gonna look so streaky on me, but it really was not streaky at all. It blended out my foundation beautifully. It blended out my contour beautifully. So, I know I've been yapping away this whole time. Basically, I love everything. Obviously, I love Jaclyn. I love her as an artist. I've been watching her videos for so long. And I still love her, and I still will always continue to support her. But yeah, so bias aside, because I do love her as a person and I love her content and her videos, all of that, I genuinely do like these products, and I would purchase them again, although these are products that last a pretty long time. But they are good products, and I would definitely recommend them. But yeah, that is it for today. Guys, let me know if you purchased this palette, or if you are thinking about purchasing this palette. If you used any of these, let me know what you think of them. I really love all the brushes and everything in the palette again. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. And yeah, that is it. Bye, guys.